There's a new trend going around online called committing crimes and then saying it's just a prank, bro, and expecting everything to be okay. People are treating that phrase like it's a Harry Potter spell, and as soon as they say it, it's just gonna make all their problems disappear. Because this recent story here, there was a 19-year-old who just went to a park in Houston, Texas, and punched a dude, assaulted a dude, and then called it a prank and expected it to be a-okay.
Not far from peaceful Wortham Park, where he's accused of randomly punching strangers. Do you regret it?
Yes, I do.
19-year-old Alfred Lewis spoke with me about how he feels about it now.
I just want to say they said he's accused of punching strangers. There's no accusations. There's video footage. He uploaded the video. He punched not just one person. He assaulted multiple people for a prank.
I just made a mistake, and everybody makes mistakes.
This is the video in question, first shared with KHOU 11 via the Nextdoor app.
Yeah, that looks like a mistake to me, don't it? Like, he just accidentally, this is what happened. He was walking, and he accidentally stumbled and swung a mean right hook at the back of that guy's head. Happens all the time. You know, it's like that Eminem song. She fell, tripped, and landed on his dick. It was just a mistake. A little slip up. Anyone can happen. Just a little whoopsie.
You can clearly see Lewis striking a man in the head from behind before he turns around in shock.
I know, like, from the video, all you see is, like, the bad part about it, but what people didn't see was that I shook his hand after and how I had gave the man a hug.
Oh, well, that completely changes everything. We only seen the bad part. We only seen him assault him. We didn't see the part where he shook his hand and gave him a hug afterwards. That makes everything fine. It balances the scales, you know? Assault, handshake, and a hug. Completely even. Dude, I cannot believe he's trying to use the everybody makes mistakes defense. This dude is 19 years old. He's pretty much the same age as me. He's a year younger than me. He is fully conscious. He's completely developed enough to know right from wrong. And there's absolutely no excuse for him just walking up and assaulting someone.
That is something we cannot verify, nor can we confirm that another man seen in the video getting punched and grabbed later left on good terms, according to Lewis.
It doesn't even matter if they left on good terms. You see right here, video evidence, 4K footage of this dude punching two random people at a park, assaulting two random people. It's not a prank. Do people just not understand what the definition of a prank is? I feel like it's been lost in translation or something. They have to not understand what a prank is. A prank is like tying a string to a dollar bill, and then every time someone goes to reach for it, you yank it back a little bit, and then you laugh while you're doing it. This isn't a prank. This is a felony. And there's not even like a fine line between it. There's a clear distinction. Here's a prank all the way over in Timbuk 2. This is what he's doing, which is a crime, a felony, assault.
I really didn't expect for it to just go so left, you know?
Your plan was to walk up to people in a park and assault them. How do you expect that not to go left? Is it because you were giving him a rot? Is that why you didn't expect it to go left? Like, it genuinely doesn't make sense. He's got to be stupid, right? Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, he genuinely has to be dumb.
Told Lewis that law enforcement is investigating the incident, something his mother and father were also aware of.
And your mom's probably disappointed.
Yeah, she is.
His mom should be disappointed. The family should be, like, they should feel like failures for raising someone who thinks it's okay to go assault strangers in public. And he should feel bad. He's obviously not remorseful. He'd probably do it again. This dude doesn't, he fails to grasp that there are consequences to his actions. Clearly, he feels some sort of entitlement, like he's better than everybody else, and the rules just don't apply to him. Or else he wouldn't have went out and done some stupid shit like this for a TikTok, for clout. People that do stuff like this for attention and views are the people who feel the most entitled in the world. They're the worst people on the planet. They're failures.
Lewis said the harsh reaction to the video will make him rethink his behavior and hopefully be a lesson for others.
Before you go out and you do anything that you feel is bad or that could look bad, make sure like people know, or just don't do it at all.
What the fuck is that quote? Before you go out and do something that people could think is bad, think, what the hell did he even say? Just think about it or don't do it? What? What kind of reflection is that? It sounds like he was trying to pad out his word count for an essay by adding words that sort of make sense in context of what he's talking about. There's just such a clear lack of remorse that it's almost sickening. It's disgusting. This dude's just a straight up sociopath. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it, but you may also be wondering, is he going to face criminal charges for this? He should. He definitely should be locked up in Davy Jones's locker. And to that, I actually have some really bad news. It's like telling you Santa Claus isn't real, because as of now, it's just under investigation, and it seems like he's not really going to face anything severe. I don't honestly know what's going on with the legal side of things, because there isn't any information out about it. All that's out is just interviews with the dude from news stations trying to get his side of the story. Like this quote right here that he texted to ABC 13 Houston. He said, "It was a prank. I had no problem with the man. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was hanging out with my friend and we did a TikTok. And so, yeah, I didn't mean it. Didn't mean to harm anybody." So basically what he's saying is that he doesn't value other people's lives, and he thinks everyone's just a prop for his TikTok. Everyone's just NPCs that don't matter, and the only thing that matters is him and what he's doing. He didn't mean anybody harm. He just assaulted a dude. He just punched him in the back of the head and grabbed him and punched him some more. But he didn't mean any harm. He harmed him, but he didn't mean to harm him. The dude has to have something wrong with his head, and he needs some help in multiple different ways. And he also needs to be locked up. He needs to serve at least, like I would say, at least 6 months in jail, so he can have some good long time to reflect on what he's done and maybe feel a bit of remorse. Because unless he gets put in jail, he's probably going to do it again. Because clearly, there's absolutely no guilt on his part for what he's done. And that's pretty much it for this whole situation. I feel like I've been talking about pranks a lot recently, because I have. Also, they're not really pranks. They're more so just people committing crimes or people doing outrageously stupid things and coining them pranks, which is honestly giving pranks a bad name. It's ruining the image of pranks, because these aren't pranks. These are just brain-rotted ideas that for some reason are acted upon. And other than that, I guess I'll catch you in the next one when someone else does some stupid thing they call a prank.